From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Samson Abukum. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Stay there. Watch out.
From the gun, Rivers. A very quick pass to Ridley. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Now the try here for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
QT on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And some space here. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tony Pollard, 76 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Rivers on first down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
At the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers buying time to his left. He'll get this to Eckler. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. They go play action. Rivers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Higbee. 30 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. They'll try and run it here. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Chargers 12, Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. And the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf, 71 yards. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead.
Extra point in.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Chargers 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Rivers. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Working out of the gun. Love. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. DK Metcalf. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and it's now 21-15.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Chargers 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. To return, it's DeAndre Washington. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's got it complete to Anderson. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Rivers. His throw incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll throw again, Rivers. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Getting in there to break that one up, CIN. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it with Eckler. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Anthony Lynn went for it, but did not get it. And the Bengals will get the football back. Love now to pass on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big pickup of 38.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Ain't here like I am with that savage.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Run for Pollard. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's Pollard again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Blitz coming, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Rivers now from the 50. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Past the 20, 10, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing, Rivers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Rivers. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Rivers again. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. To the air again here, Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go. And we got number 53, Mike 53.
Now Rivers on 4th down. Found his target. It's Anderson. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
The Chargers 1st down.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
Rivers.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard
A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tim Patrick, 26 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And now Rivers will lead the Chargers up to go for 2. To throw, Rivers. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chargers 23.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A big play there on the catch and run. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing Rivers. Being chased, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Cleveland Farrell able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Down. 3rd and long.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Austin Eckler. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
The Chargers.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Kenny Moore.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Excellent work by Marcus Golden shooting into the backfield for the stop. 13 yards remaining on second down. From the gun, Love. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Here's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Once more, here's Eckler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
180! 180!
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A second down throw for Rivers. Open man is Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Kaepernick, his first toss off the bench. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick again. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. This pass complete to Higgins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
To Rashard Higgins.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. To throw is Kaepernick. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Down and goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Love, they go play action now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Love looking to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
He was brought
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Chargers 22-yard line.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That's a game.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Cincinnati Bengals. First
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And right now it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
37.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Bengals, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.